Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to Ted Lasso. This is season 2, episode 3. Look, I don't care about anything else. I just want to see more of my favorite coach, Roy Kent. Let's see where we go.
Well, that was, now he's got a nice cushy studio job, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see him knock that out of the park.
Are we gonna not talk about our main man, Jamie Tart, back on the team? Can't wait to see what this episode brings.
All right, without further ado then, let's go!
How you doing? You new around here?
Planet Earth?
Sorry.
No, I'm 13. But I'm also fairly certain this is my third life reincarnated.
Well, color me impressed, because my third lap around this big blue marble, I was nothing but a horsefly.
Oh, I've never seen a horsefly.
No?
Saw a horse pee once. That was a lot.
What is going on here?
To be honest, now that my lower back tattoo's completely gone, I kind of miss it.
Sassy spur!
Marvel Man.
Marvel Man.
Here you go, boss.
Thank you.
Hey, who's the new receptionist?
Oh, that's Nora, my daughter.
Oh, okay. Wait. Is she mine?
And if memory serves, you finished on.
Wait till they get into the science of it all in front of the, the boss here. So,
The science
I'm speaking
of
at
it
a
all.
conference in Brighton. So Nora is staying with Stinky here.
Yes, and I am going to make good on every single one of her wishes from the last 6 years.
Just make sure one of those wishes is a spare tampon then, Miss Fairy Godmother.
Ted.
well, bippity boppity boo, yeah. Okay, I'll let you ladies get back to it, all right? TTFN, yeah? Oh, hey, you know what? What do you say we do what the man says and make today our masterpiece, yeah?
Did you talk like that?
The whole time. And so eager to please. It's fabulous.
This season's getting a little dirtier than last season.
A little bit.
You know, we had the stuff with Keely and Roy, and they're
Did he talk like that the whole time?
going a little different direction.
And hit you with my best shot.
Fire away.
You think this will end your team's embarrassing streak of draws?
Lloyd, I've never been embarrassed about having streaks in my drawers. It's all part of growing up. Yeah? All right, who else?
Trent Krim, The Independent.
All right, Trent, make like Dunstan Union and bring it on, baby.
Do you think the return of the prodigal son, Jamie Tart, will impact that so-called vibe?
Well, I don't think so, Trent. Yeah, I believe that Jamie's on a path to becoming a better man, and I'm just here to help him along that journey. Think of me as his own personal Mr. Miyagi, except without all that extra yard work.
No sand in the floors, wax in the cars.
Jamie doesn't fit in like he used to. Not yet.
You want to look at your photos from the Dubai air shoot?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, God, I'm very nervous, but also very excited. It's similar to whenever Colin drives me somewhere in his Lamborghini.
Oh, it's true. It's way too much car for me.
You're a mood, you're a moment, you're a mantra.
Those sound like compliments. Thank you.
Bro, I'm confused. Is this an ad for ugly people? Bro, why wear your kit on the plate?
It's the only way then it was a footballer.
Oh, boys, will you remember to sign up for that new dating app I emailed you all about? It would really help draw some traction if there was some young hot footballers on there.
Kelly, what was the name again?
Banter. B-A-N-T-R.
Oh, like Grinder.
Okay, fellas. Got a big game this weekend. What are we looking at, Coach?
Very physical.
Okay, all right. Anything else?
Borderline violent.
I know I wasn't the greatest teammate. I did some shitty things. I said some shitty things. But I want each and every one of you to know that I'm truly sorry and I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make it up to you, yeah?
That felt
You
very
called me a
sincere.
jaundiced worm. Et tu me l'as foutu dans la gueule!
No, he said that you cupped a fart and put it in his face.
Yeah. No, I do remember that, and I'm sorry.
You got us relegated, mate. Don't say my name.
Yeah, but he's here now. Here to win.
I don't know you, but I don't like you. The Polish guy. That's great.
All right, that's good. Good apology. Way to get the ball rolling. Okay, come on, guys.
Settle it out there.
Oh, that's the I told you so look.
Ooh, macaroons.
I remember the last time I brought you here, we played that contest of who could fit the most little sandwiches in their mouth.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Should we go somewhere else, though?
Yes.
I'll get the bill.
Then you're coming back, right?
Yes, why?
Oh, just making sure you're not going to disappear for another 6 years.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Yeah, but kind of not.
Yeah.
But kind of not.
Hey, Jamie, come here real quick. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, keep them hips loose. That's it. Take your time. Love it.
Nothing more likeable than watching somebody humbly overcome adversity with their effortless God-given talent.
Wow.
He's gonna take it the whole way. Oh, guess not.
Hey, while you were off filming your little TV show, some things changed around here. Don't bring that Wick rubbish my way.
Big bro in him.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the British girl shop. Want to pop in?
Don't really play with dolls much anymore.
No, of course not.
Besides, why do all their dolls have to be tragically orphaned? Emma's had scurvy.
Must be their innate sense of triumph, however misguided.
Wow, that's not. That's.
Thank you, Uncle Roy.
Hey, he's everywhere. Oh, nice. Gonna send the picture back to Dad.
Free airline tickets. Oh, boy.
Oh, is there gonna be a conflict of interest? Oh. Ouch, that's a little.
Oh.
It's going a little hard on him. It's not like he knew.
A shill?
So what now?
Oh, hell, I don't know. Keely's got me on that silly dating app she's promoting.
The one with no pictures.
That's the one.
What, so now you just get a bunch of unsolicited descriptions of dicks?
Can we ice cream for dinner?
No, that's dumb.
All right. Thank you for helping me set boundaries.
Oh, she really loves you.
I know, it's annoying. Truth is, they just want to feel like they're part of our lives, little idiots. What's this? Oi, Phoebe, do you want to come to my podiatrist appointment later?
Yes, please.
Her face like lit up.
Oi.
Would you want to come to work with me for like the whole day and just join me for meetings and stuff? It could be tremendously boring.
That would be amazing.
Would it?
There you go.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see what it's like to run a football club.
Yeah,
Really?
exactly.
Since when?
Ever since you started doing it.
Oh, nice.
I'll be down in a second.
All right, then.
Look at that. You inspired your best friend.
Hey, look who's back.
Yeah.
Coach Beard asked me to give this to you.
Oh.
He had to
Haven't seen
run off.
her for a minute, have we?
Everything all right?
I know. He mumbled the name Jane and then sprinted away.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And Miss Wilton, I received your email, and once again, your suggestion fixed everything. I mean, brilliant, as always.
What are you talking about?
I was just trying to make you look good.
You blew that.
Yeah, I did.
Looking for a lady, eh?
Oh, God, no. No, I deleted it immediately. Besides, I am very picky when it comes to women.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's being all sly
Women are
about
pretty
it.
picky too, so.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for anything romantic right now either. But boy, what if I did get on there and I met my soulmate and it changed the whole course of my life? That'd be pretty neato, yeah? What about you, Coach? You get on there yet?
No. Jane and I took a big step forward in our relationship this weekend. We are now sharing an iCloud account.
Ooh.
They call it digital intimacy.
Hey, darling. Diamond Dogs adjourned?
It was howling.
Hey, how you feeling today?
Great.
Yeah?
I'm gonna buy the whole team PS5s. No.
Yeah, but, some folks might also consider that buying affection.
Exactly. Yeah, what better thing to spend money on than love? Hey?
He clicked his tongue and winked it.
Well, gentlemen, I think we might have ourselves a break glass in case of emergency situation here. You know what we got to do?
Get Dr. Sharon.
What? No, I think it's time for these young fellas to meet that guy.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They don't need to be that guy. They don't. Nobody does.
Don't worry, Coach. It's going to be great. Right? I'll see you in a little bit.
Oh, he's going to try to handle something by him.
Led Tasso.
Who's like Tasso?
The last resort.
Was he change his hair different and act like somebody else?
I apologize for interrupting.
Oh, please. Sam, this is my goddaughter, Nora. Nora, this is Sam.
Sam Obisonia. Hi, Sam Obisonia.
Oh, yes. You guys used to watch Frozen together. I have now watched that movie many times myself. It's a beautiful metaphor for many of life's journeys, especially puberty.
What can I help you with?
I'll figure out.
Well, I would like to pull out of my campaign with Dubai Air.
What? Why?
Well, it's come to my attention that Dubai Air's parent company, Cerithium Oil, is destroying Nigeria's environment. At the same time, bribing government officials to look the other way. I can't be the face of one of their subsidiaries.
Hell yeah.
Of course you don't have to do it, Sam. We'll take care of it.
Thank you. Okay, and lovely to meet you, Nora.
You remembered my name.
Oh, that's Led Tasso. Now I get it.
Practice starts at 11 o'clock. If you are not stretched 5 minutes early, then you are 45 minutes late. You understand me?
45.
Start touching your toes. Touch your toes. Those are your feet fingers.
Feet fingers.
Touch each other's toes.
What?
You heard me.
Touch each other's toes.
What is going
What muscle is this working?
Don't worry about it. The only muscle I don't want to see working right now is your mouth, Colin. Throw this. Yes.
I touch Oak's toes.
This is interesting.
Bumper catch.
Sorry, Coach.
Bumper catch.
Want to make this ball your girlfriend? Having people compliment how you all look together? And then what, you start caressing it and playing with like little air hole nub? Then what, he asked it to marry you? Huh? You don't want to be married to a ball? No. What do you say?
I said no.
Congratulations, Isaac. That smart mouth of yours just earned you and the entire team 10 laps. Let's go. I hope y'all drink a lot of water today, because y'all gonna be so dehydrated that you're gonna look like one of them trees from a Tim Burton movie. I'm talking any Tim Burton movie. Even Dumbo. Even freaking Dumbo.
Didn't see it.
Hello, Richard. So are you in your second, third, or fourth house?
I'm actually back in the yard. Care to join me?
I don't think your new wife would enjoy that.
As long as she can watch, she doesn't mind.
Our players, Sam Obisanya, no longer wishes to participate in a Dubai Air ad campaign.
Understood, Rebecca. That won't be a problem. said, no, darling, I just need a favor from you.
Okay, but nothing scandalous, yes?
Of course not. Get rid of him.
I'm sorry?
Oh.
Get rid of Obisanya. Thank you, my dear. Lovely talking with you.
Oh, shit.
Hit the showers. All of you. Let's go. Run.
How long was I out?
Doesn't matter. Get back now.
How long was I out?
Just super frustrated because I don't know how to let the team know I'm cool now. And it's just really me head.
Walk with me.
I mean, they want to be little.
Jamie, this is Dr. Fieldstone.
Here we go.
She's a brilliant therapist, and unlike me, she actually gets paid to listen to you complain.
So what? Do I just sit here and blabber on and on about myself?
Basically.
Nice.
I've decided not to release Sam Obisanya.
You're a shitty old man with a tiny shriveled I feel sorry for your wife. Her life must be a constant hell.
Please give Daphne my love. Sincerely, boss ass.
A man who's coached seemingly every club in England, including yours, George Cartrick, and still getting comfortable in his new seat on our set. It's the legendary Chelsea hardman, Roy Kent. Welcome, Roy. Well said.
Well said.
The controversial Jamie Tart, the ex-Manchester City starlet and lust conquers all reject.
Reject.
Jamie Tart is a muppet. And I hope he dies of the incurable condition of being a little...
Salty language.
Hold back, Roy. Yeah, come on, tell us how you really feel.
Okay, you're a shit manager.
How about me, you twat?
Language, boys.
He asked for it.
He did ask for it.
You're a shit manager. Not about me. Fine.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, he did the right thing, Sam.
And he can look at himself in them. Oh, no. He's not going to put tape over it. Holy shit.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, boy.
Well, maybe that'll draw attention to it and they'll clean up the mess.
One that has turned the southern coast of Nigeria, my home, into a hellish, fiery swamp.
All right, Jamie.
I can no longer wear their name on my chest.
He's going to do it.
This is Jamie's chance.
Yep.
What do you think you're doing?
We're a team, aren't we? Gotta wear the same kit.
There you go. Well, I mean, they're going to lose their sponsor, but we'll see how that goes. Either that or we'll make them clean it up.
Tough to say, Arlo. Supporters are a notoriously fickle bunch. What's going on here, Arlo?
It appears to be some sort of protest against Richmond's sponsor, Dubai Air.
This might become an issue.
Oops.
Ooh. Old Dick Cole.
How you feeling?
Good. I think. I just hope the rest of the team is not upset with me.
Hey, doing the right thing is never the wrong thing.
Could Nora get a picture?
Yes, of course.
Hey, guys! We're gonna take a
there you
picture
go.
for Nora. What's going on?
We are celebrating.
But we lost.
Yeah, but we broke the tie streak.
Could Nora get a picture, please?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hey, guys! We're gonna take a picture for Nora.
Okay. My hands on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Like this.
Oh, look at that. Oh, the photo.
Nice.
Nice. It threw in the pictures. Holding up sassy. There we go.
All right.
What a nice episode.
Well, and you know, this episode, this whole season actually has a way I'm not going to say a completely different tone, but now we're starting to deal with with some real issues, and also this season they're getting a little bit more racy with some of the jokes. It seems a little bit more dirty this season, but nonetheless, I think the first season kind of set them off. Was like, hey, are you interested in these characters? Is this something you like? Do you want to see more? All right, we'll give you more with season 2. And we're getting a lot more depth to our characters. Obviously, we saw basically this whole issue about Sam and what this corporation is doing to his home country. And, it's one of those things where Sam was at a position where he could just ignore it, just go along, take the paycheck, look the other way, go about his day. But, his dad let him know how he felt. And that was a big moment for Sam because, he's not Jamie Tart. He's not Roy Kent. He's not, one of the superstars. He was taking a big chance in making that stand. And by, blocking out the logo on his jersey, that's a big deal. Your main sponsor isn't going to be too happy. And I would expect that going forward in the next episode, either Dubai Air won't be their sponsor anymore, or what they did here in the game will generate enough buzz on the internet and all of that social media and then cause the corporation to have to go in and fix whatever they're doing. Obviously, that would be the outcome we'd like to see, but you never know. And the other thing that I don't know is this going to be a theme throughout the rest of the season 2 here, or is this something we're going to wrap up, in an episode? Like they've known to do that in, not only season 1, but in the first couple of episodes of season 2, where we had something for our characters to overcome. They either overcome it in that episode or in the next episode. We haven't seen a lot of long, drawn-out stuff other than the winless record with our team doing nothing but ties. So I'm really interested to see where it goes. And again, a much more serious tone and serious topic for an otherwise kind of fun, entertaining show that's been relatively lighthearted with a couple of, great lessons. Here they're taking on something a little bit more serious. And this second season feels very different to me, at least, than season 1. It definitely has a different vibe. I think they're taking a few more chances with some things and going to give us more with our characters. Seeing Jamie try to kind of navigate his way back on the team was a lot of fun. I think we're in for more of that, certainly, with the rest of the season. Although things did seem to go pretty well. He had the moment with Sam there at the end. So, you never know. Is the old Jamie going to come back? Is there going to be butting heads with, his level of talent? So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, great episode and definitely a more serious vibe to season 2.
Yeah, another really good episode of Ted Lasso. Like you said, it's different than season 1. Well, season 1 seemed like it was just getting their feet wet, setting everything up, and now this season is just they're diving in head first with everything. With having the whole back and forth between Rebecca and Nora, I thought was great. This episode with them. Rebecca not seeing her for 6 years and then trying to rekindle that with doing the same stuff they did when they were together 6 years ago. And I'm sure as parents and as aunts and uncles, that happens, right? You're like, yep. Where has the time gone? We used to go to this, when you were this age. Well, I'm not that age anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, but granted, that given, my 17-year-old nephew was still coloring eggs with my brother this past Easter. So despite the age, they were still doing that at that age. But, so then she got to be in the adult world. Roy was great with showing that, hey, sometimes they just want to be part of it. Oi, you want to come to my podiatrist? Oh, goody. She lit up so great. It was just freaking great. And then, so they gave us a lot of levity, a lot of fun and charm. But then we had the big story in this one was obviously Sam and what the parent company of Dubai had been doing to his home country. And obviously the 3 Nigerians, they couldn't have that logo on them, or at least they didn't want to, somewhat represent them or
promote it.
And so, it was a huge step by Jamie just to go, hey, no, we're a team. We all have to match. And it spoke volumes of where he's trying to get to be a part of the team again and not just be all about me. He still threw in the jab to Sam. He's like, you did one thing. I never thought you took the thunder from me, but it was all in good fun. And we saw them reconcile. Hopefully we can see them keep building as a team together. And then Roy on the soccer or the football pitch show has been a great for Gillette Saturday, just yelling at everybody. But this has been another great episode. And the serious vibes were great with the levity. And now where do we go from here with the sponsor of Dubai Air? I mean, I'm assuming they're not going to be around after that. I would assume.
Well, and not only Jamie being different and kind of stepping up, but the old Rebecca never would have gone for that.
She would have probably released Sam.
She probably would have released Sam because she didn't care about the team. So the old Rebecca would have handled that very differently as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, this is one of my favorite episodes of all the episodes that we watched so far. And this felt like a lot like some of the first season episodes as far as really diving into the morality of some of the things that were going on, some of the really emotional moments. And man, the moment with Jamie doing the tape, it was that was powerful. The thing about it is, we saw Jamie come back. He did his apology, right? Didn't carry a lot of weight. Then he was going to buy PlayStations for everybody. Didn't carry a lot of weight. And it goes back to the actions speak louder than words. You can say you're sorry to everybody, right? You can say you want to be a team. Or you can go, look, Jamie, because he was a Premier League player. Jamie's, making more money than everybody else. He's the superstar. I'm just going to go buy you these. And look, these guys are all making a lot of money. So is a $500 PlayStation really going to be
that much
for these guys? They've made a point to showing G-Wagons and Lambos and Ferraris in the parking lot.
And the other thing, but they mentioned they're down a level of pay, but they're still paying the players those elevated rates. So I wonder if that's going to be an issue.
Some of them, yeah. But I mean, so I thought that was really powerful because it was you're saying that you're sorry. You want to do these things to get back in good graces. Well, show us that you want us to be a team. And it wasn't even a move to show the team that he was sorry. It was a unity thing. And he was the first player who wasn't, they said, hey, we're the Nigerians. We have to do this. Well, Jamie was the first one. And all the other guys were looking around. Mm-hmm. And granted, it was a short span of time, but nobody else was like, okay, I'm next. And Jamie's the one that stepped up and really united the whole team in that. So I thought that was great. And for me, Nora being there was, for me, almost metaphorical of what would you do if your younger self or if your kids were watching? And for me, that was really, really powerful. And I'm a little bit different. I know you said the old Rebecca, and I think she has changed a lot. But I think, and if that makes sense, and anybody who has kids, it's man, what difference would you have in your behavior? I think if my son was watching me do something, and he saw me do the wrong thing versus doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? That's big stuff. And it's the whole actions speak louder than words. And it's I don't know that Rebecca would have done the same thing had Nora not been there. It's somebody's watching you, and not just somebody that, that can hold you accountable, but for somebody that you value their opinion and what they think of you means a lot. And I think Nora, obviously her goddaughter, but also again, just representative of doing, it was, again, it came back to doing the right thing. And that was such a simple, but such a powerful quote that Ted threw out there. Doing the right thing is never the wrong thing. And so that was really cool. I do think, look, the fact that they promoted the dating app to the team and to Rebecca and to the coaching staff, this is going to get messy somewhere. They do look. This show is as brilliantly written as I'll. You know what? I don't even care. I'll go out and say this show is as brilliantly written for the type of show it is as any show I've ever watched. Period. I don't. Well, it's a little bit of a nope. It's not a stretch. For me, the nature of the show, it's brilliantly written, and they didn't throw that in there on accident. So.
Well, especially with how short the episodes are, everything means something because there's no time for fat.
And so for me, I'm already playing in my head. Okay, so we know Rebecca's on the app, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and maybe Sassy's on the app. But they didn't show Sassy on the app. They showed Rebecca on the app. They made a point of that. Now they also made a point of Keely telling the team to get on the app, but they also had the coaches talking about the app. So. The big question is what sort of awkward drama is what if?
Well, it seemed like the coaches all deleted it.
Yeah, but Ted also
Well,
said...
because Coach Beard can't have it.
Coach Beard can't have it.
They're sharing an iCloud.
So now you have Nate, which
Nate
they
got
said,
rid of it.
Yep, but they said, hey, it doesn't work if you get rid of it. So let's say Nate gets back on the app. And look, if the one thing about dating apps and about texting and about everything, for anybody who's older watching this will understand. The younger people, it's kind of an eye-opener. You have the opportunity texting to think about what you're going to say, to go over, to type it, delete it, type it, delete it. When you have a phone conversation with somebody, it's a lot more, this is the genuine you, I have a girl that I'm friends with right now where she said she was texting this guy and the dude was using ChatGPT to help write his responses. And he copied and pasted without, like, anybody that's ever used ChatGPT.
Copied from ChatGPT.
And I've used it. I've used it for marketing. Like at the beginning, it's just like, okay, we'll write a response for this, and at the end, it's like, let us know if you need changes to the response. And I think the dude copied and pasted where it said at the bottom, let us know if you need changes to this response. And she's like, I busted him out using ChatGPT, and I'm like, well. Part of that's not genuine, but part of guys get nervous. So I tried, downplay. I didn't want to throw the guy under the bus.
Oh yeah,
you don't. I'm like, hey, look, yeah, he was probably
he wants it to work
nervous.
out.
It's like, how is that different from asking a friend? Because look, we've all had it where we were next to a friend. Oh, this is what they texted. What do we text back?
Yeah.
And don't pretend like you've never done that, guys and girls.
We've all done it.
So he just was using ChatGPT as a friend. But look, I'm wondering if Ted or Nate isn't going to download the app because Nate was like, okay, well, you got it, whatever. I'm picky. So they had that thing where Nate says I'm picky, but women are picky too. And I wonder if that was him rethinking it. Ted was like, oh, I'm not looking for anything right now. But then he threw in, but what if I met somebody?
Wouldn't it be amazing if I met my soulmate?
And then they have the players. And I think if you had Jamie what if Jamie was like, oh, screw it. I'm going to go on the app. And then he's like, oh, I'll meet up with somebody. Now, I don't know if Jamie's the type of person to go on an app, but maybe he will. Who knows? Just because of whatever. But at some point, I'm telling you, it's going to be Ted, Nate, or Jamie. I don't know that anybody else really makes sense, on the team to cause drama. Because and look, not to say that anything would happen after that, but I think it's just going to cause a dramatic moment. Or maybe they're just setting up where Sassy would do it. Because what happened if Sassy matched with somebody else and her and Ted was just a one-time thing and then Ted gets maybe jealous, But the dating app is going somewhere. Something's going to get messy. Like you said, they don't waste a minute of screen time.
They can't.
Something's getting messy with this thing. If I had to make an early prediction, I know it's kind of cliche. That's the thing is the Ted and Rebecca seems like it's almost cliche for the writers. So that's why I'm wondering if Sassy doesn't get on it and matches with Jamie, and then all of a sudden, because Keely and Sassy were close, and it's like, well, I don't care, because once it's your ex, you're not supposed to care anymore, right? If you're with somebody new, oh, I don't care, that's my ex, I'm over it. So what would happen if Sassy was like, whoa, because that's the other thing is Sassy's like, oh, I'm here to watch these soccer players chase each other around. Footballers chase each other around. So what would happen if Sassy, because I'm like a drama, loving it, gossipy type person. What would happen if Sassy was like, oh, you wouldn't care if I went out with Jamie just once for fun? And Keely had to be like, no, yeah, go ahead. But then there's real tension and something's happening with the dating app. I know that's obvious. But look, I love this episode. I think it was brilliant. I love the team getting back together. I loved Rebecca showing that she has the ability to do the right thing. And look, the whole first season, she was trying to screw Rupert. There was nothing about what's best for the club. There was nothing about what's best for the players. It was all to screw over Rupert. And now she gets in this situation where she's going to do what's right. It's not even what's best for the club or what's best for Sam. I mean, at the end of the day, is this what's best for Sam really? It's what he needs to do. So it's the right thing. But what if he becomes controversial? Nobody wants to touch him anymore. Nobody wants to say him. But so she ignored what was best for, who knows, and did the right thing. So again, one of my favorite episodes. I'm not going to say it's my favorite episode because there were so many good ones so far, and I know we're only we're less than 15 episodes total that we've watched here. But for me, one of my favorite episodes, absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one.
All right, there you have it. What a great show. We cannot wait to get to more. We know you enjoyed it. We're enjoying it. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Wow.
Scarf. Cool. Bumbercash, did you make this?
Yeah, man, knitting soothes me. Sorry, I didn't know everyone was doing booze.
Cheers. This is great.
Everyone was doing booze.
Wrap it around my booze. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Colin.
Nice.
Danny Rojas, approach.
Let's go.
May your Secret Santa reveal himself.
Okay, they did Secret Santa.
Hey, more booze.
Look at that.
Ted, thank you for everything you've done for me, Nathan.
You rolled completely over my head, face, and body.
Oh, sorry.
Cash.
Secret Santa's a fun new tradition.
Oh, for the
as is a half day for Christmas.
Yeah, well, I think we got to be responsible. We got to save our legs for tomorrow's big game. So to responsibility.
Being responsible.
Responsibility. And we get this Boxing Day win. We'll finally have more wins than losses.
4, 4, and 14.
Coach, what are you doing the rest of the day?
I'm just spending it with my family. I finally make enough money to buy something nice for my dad. He can be very tricky to shop for.
Always one of them fellas that buys everything for himself, huh?
Oh, I wish. No, he just hates everything.
Jane and I are going to a pagan Christmas ritual at Stonehenge.
What? I thought you two broke up.
We did, but we got the tickets before we broke up, so we're going as friends.
Ooh, awkward.
It's going to be... What about you, Keely? What do you got?
And I are celebrating a new tradition that I'm calling Sexy Christmas. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a swinging Sinatra, Vegas-y type Christmas for adults where we get all dressed up and we sip on martinis, sit by the fire, and then it's going to be like that.
You're talking about sexy Christmas.
Maybe.
Hey, boss, we get you a drink, yeah?
Oh, yes, thank you.
How you spend the rest of Santa's birthday?
I'm just going to a Christmas party at a friend's house.
What friend's that? First and last name, please.
Elton John.
Whoa!
Holy shit. We just sing carols around Elton's piano, and hopefully Rachel Weisz and Daniel Craig will do their puppet show again.
That sounds like 00 heaven to me.
What are you doing? Hang on.
A little magic pixie dust.
Merry, Merry Christmas.
There's your Christmas miracle.
God bless me. Everyone.
Me.
God bless me.
Oh, look! Claymation!
Oh, Christmas. God bless me, everyone.
So I wonder, did this one air during Christmas?
No, it didn't. They aired it in the middle of summer.
Well, no, I'm saying like on Christmas Day, like an actual Christmas episode.
We'll look that up.
So we'll have to find out.
Jeez. Every show has Christmas episodes. They don't always air on Christmas.
Ah, the leg
it's a
lamp.
leg lamp.
So it's a major award.
Fragile.
You all our troubles will be out of sight.
Are you someone like that doesn't like the inside?
You're licking the Wonderfall.
I would be.
Oh, watch, it's going to be Jamie.
Nah, I think that ship has passed.
Merry Sexy Christmas. Piggy, what did it say?
My sister got called to surgery, so Phoebe's got to spend sexy Christmas with us.
Oh.
Phoebe, I'm sorry you can't spend Christmas with your mum, but we'll have fun together, yeah? Please just leave me alone.
Apparently she's been like this all week.
No, don't worry about it. We can do sexy Boxing Day.
All right, I've got a match all day. Working.
I can't do the day after. Sexy December 28th.
28th. Sexiest of all the days.
Yeah.
Holy
I suppose he didn't even look at her.
Yeah, he didn't see.
Cindy Clawford. Oh, that's the cat that. Remember, he did get a raise when he got hired back.
Guests arriving in now. Time to clean up.
I'll get it.
Well, guests are arriving now.
I really need to use the restroom.
Oh, no. Sam, come in. It's a bit of a mess, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. To hold us off until dinner, we have mince pies, cheese and crackers, pigs and blankets, mulled wine, all the favourites. So, Sam, back home, what does Christmas make you think of?
Colonization. Back home in Lagos, we have good friends who celebrate, and they always eat jollof rice and goat meat. So I made you some.
Oh.
But I use chicken.
Thank God.
Mr. Obisanya, it was so cool what you done with that Dubai Air logo. Those guys.
Yes.
A drone? Dad, you got me a drone?
I know. How irresponsible is that, considering all the issues with privacy these days? We got a big match tomorrow, so everybody's focused on that. And, it should be good.
House. Sorry, Ted.
That's okay. Hey, you go have fun. And send me photos, okay? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ted. Careful, the baseboards. Oh.
Well, there goes the all-day affair.
Yeah. Those never work.
He threw him right there.
Even from far away. Are those...
I know. But...
What have you got to be sad about? Did one of the Paw Patrol dogs die?
Listen, Phoebe. Problems, they're like mushrooms, yeah? The longer you leave them in the dark, the bigger they get. A boy at school was mean to me.
What did he do?
Merry Christmas, Phoebe. I got you something you desperately need. Your Secret Santa, Bernard.
Who the Bernard?
Why did Bernard get you toothpaste and mouthwash for Christmas, babe?
Because he told everyone my brother's rancid.
Right, where does Bernard live?
Why do you think? Knobhead. Bet your breath doesn't smell that bad. Come on. Phoebe, it's me. Let me have a smell. Come on.
It's going to be bad.
Oh.
Oi! She feels bad enough.
I'm so sorry. I really tried.
It cannot be that bad.
Go away.
I've spent the last 20 years in locker rooms with men. I promise you I've smelled worse.
I don't know.
Come on. I think you might be dying.
Or like onion's bad. It's actually medically bad, which means it's not your fault. Come here.
Right, I want to sort this. Put your coats on.
Where are we going?
We're going to my stupid posh neighbourhood and we're going to start knocking on doors. And if we don't find a dentist in 10 houses, you each get £1,000.
Oh, well, there's that.
There's my stupid posh neighborhood.
Hey! Everything's not bad.
You can put some tequila in it.
Daddy, it already smells like it has tequila in it.
Yes, this one is pretty chicken.
Well, we have foie gras, champagne, and a fancy stinky cheese. And this time you try it.
Okay. Hey!
I brought fried chicken.
Ah, is that a Christmas tradition in Holland?
No.
Oh, they're going to get everybody showing up. Yeah.
I just walked into the neighbor's house. Hey, look at that!
Watching It's a Wonderful Life and drinking alone on Christmas, all of a sudden this doesn't seem so great.
Hey, boss.
How's FaceTime Christmas with Henry going?
Well, I lost him to an overpriced guilt gift. Hubris. Thy name is Ted.
Grab a coat. You're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
And wear the hat. It's a nice touch.
Is Ted going to Elton John's?
Might be.
What was that last night?
Actually, hold on. We're not going to Elton John's holiday party, are we? Because if so, I'm going to be severely underdressed. I could run right back upstairs and pop on this Donald Duck suit I bring with me everywhere.
You look perfect, don't worry. Oh.
A little lamb.
I love the buskers y'all got over here. Always reminds me of that movie Once. You ever see that?
Oh, great fun.
I love Once so much I saw it twice.
Never saw it.
This is little dad jokes like that.
She said whatever.
Oh, shit. Guess that's what I get for taking a tinkle next to John Holmes. Eesh.
Come on. Wow. What a reference.
Ah, yeah, they're getting spicy.
They're getting dirtier this season. I did say
You
it.
drove yourself, huh? It's a Christmas miracle.
Oi. Merry Christmas.
Right back at you, sir.
Yeah,
it's an inside joke. Mostly inside of him.
Did he just call you a wanker? Just going door to door.
Whoa, Roy Kent.
He's everywhere.
You gonna sing?
No, we're not carolers. Is your mum or dad a dentist?
No, they're lawyers.
Figures. Come on.
Thank you.
It just leaves.
Uncle Roy, this is embarrassing.
This isn't embarrassing. Embarrassing is me eating so much ice cream at a birthday party, knowing I'm no good with dairy, that I pooped my pants on the bus.
Finish the story.
3 weeks ago.
You pooped your pants. Roy Kent.
Yeah? So?
I do too sometimes.
If you can do it, I can do it. Cool?
Cool.
Merry Christmas.
Look, stares him down.
The music.
We're not gonna make it. Tell my incredibly beautiful wife I love her. I'm not gonna do that, because you're gonna tell her yourself. Then you're gonna hook me up with an identically beautiful twin sister. Good luck, mi amigo. Panchos, mon ami.
The music. Somebody got
Hey, no!
The one kid's just going to be staring.
The tree.
Why did you bring a date to the team Christmas party?
The French believe that having a beautiful woman around is always a good thing.
That was not true with the Helter Skelter murders.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey! She's dying.
Cheers. Hey. You've become quite popular.
Look at this guy. They're blindfolded.
Welcome, guys. Well, at least we've got plenty of food and drink.
Yeah. But, where are we all going to sit down and eat it?
I'll have to figure that out.
Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see.
We really don't need motors on our hatch doors on vehicles. Just saying.
If you have your hands full, then it's easier to just tap it and walk away. I like it.
Can I help you? Good afternoon. We work for Santa Claus, and I believe he received this.
My letter.
Yes, we're terribly sorry that your presents didn't arrive last night, but as elves, we've been personally directed by Mr. and Mrs. Claus to deliver your presents this afternoon and to apologise for the delay.
Anyway, this bad boy's been around the world at least twice over the past day. So, yeah, you smell that? That's the Himalayas right there. That's all for you.
Am I getting notes of Beijing?
Thank you. You're so welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
On to the next.
Heck yeah.
Oh, isn't this nice?
In search of a dentist on Christmas. Roy.
Remember, in the first 10 was 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
House number 10, Uncle Roy.
Boy, thieves, can't lose.
Was
Even we find out why your breath is so rancid, or we get £1,000 each.
So he's tired
That's
of
like a
walking in
month's
those
worth of
shoes.
swear words.
Hold on, I'll fix my knee.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, are you Roy Kent?
Yeah? You a dentist?
Yeah.
Can we come in?
Yeah.
House is lovely.
Are you a dentist? Has a tooth that's infected, or
Well, congratulations, Phoebe. That is some spectacularly bad breath.
Thank you.
Have you been under any unusual stress lately?
Not if I do my breathing exercises.
Have you been smoking? Any new medications?
Just my antihistamine.
They got a new cat. She's allergic.
Her name is Dauphine. My mum said that we rescued her, but I like to think that she rescued us.
I love that line.
With botany. Original.
Just staring.
oh, they're doing dinner on the surfboard.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have those over here, do we?
Party poppers.
Put a little more tequila in there.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was pretty dang neat. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Oh, my pleasure.
How long have you been doing this?
For years, but then Rupert... You know, I should have done it last year, but I just sat by myself instead, drinking and plotting horrible things.
Oh, yeah, like what?
You?
So, what now?
Oh, well, I figure you could just drop me off at home and then go get all decked out for Sir Elton's party.
I might not go.
Really? You're willing to miss a puppet show by Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz? 'Cause that sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, don't get me wrong, they are incredible, but all I really want to see those two do together is...
We're dirtier.
Jesus.
Ah.
Carol singers.
Just give him a quid and tell him to bugger off.
Is that Andy Lincoln there?
Love
Shame
action.
on you.
Exercise take you rather than 48 to 72 hours. However, unless you make thoughtful amends, you will stink forever. And you'll have to deal with them.
She's nice.
I'm sorry, Phoebe.
Hey, look at that.
I know you would have preferred to have been with them, but it was truly an honor to have you with us to share our traditions and help make a few new ones. To the family we're born with, and to the family we make along the way.
Family.
And, most importantly, to Richmond!
Yeah!
What's happening outside?
I don't know. What's that?
Ho, ho, ho! Here
No, he's got the buskers.
Singing deck the She really singing this?
Yeah, guess so.
Remember, she did Let It Go the first season?
Well, yeah, and then we had some. Didn't we do Lady Gaga, or was that somebody else? Yeah. Oh, she didn't Let It Go. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Got the Christmas episode.
Oh, the slow-mo.
Yeah.
And the freeze frame.
Is this the part where they make it a card? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
I will say that this very much felt like not a, hey, it's a Christmas episode in July. This felt like, was it really? When did this air?
Carol the Bells,
Is it
August.
August?
It did.
Oh,
Wow.
Not so smart, are you, answer?
He didn't
You're
say
the
it.
one that asked if
I
it,
asked
if it went on Christmas Day, and I said,
and you said, "What are you, stupid?" Of course it did. Everybody has a Christmas episode.
no, I didn't say it airs on Christmas. I said everybody has a Christmas episode. So
Go to the tape.
I look. I will openly admit that I was.
In the honor of Christmas, I will say, "I forgive you."
I
Answer.
will
Merry
open-
Christmas.
once again,
do better.
Once again, you pushing off when you're wrong. The first rule is never say you're wrong.
No, yeah. So for me, and what I will say is like they did. This is my defense of my thing. They did such a good job with this Christmas episode. It didn't feel like something that would have aired in the middle of the summer because they made it so Christmassy that it felt like it would be something that you watched along with your family at Christmas because of the effort that they put into this. Not your traditional Ted Lasso in that we didn't have really much for sports. We just got to know a little bit more about all of our characters. That Rebecca was, spending time helping out people who were less fortunate, which I thought was really great because that's not something you would have necessarily thought about her.
Not the old Rebecca.
Roy and Keeley, Sexy Christmas is canceled. That's the way life goes sometimes, but they went and did something very important, spent time together. The fact that Rebecca picked up Ted and, spent the day with him, just somebody to spend the day with. And then like all the players getting together at Higgins' house. Higgins really cares about the team. And, we saw the previous episode, the team coming together in a really big way. And to have them, unite like this for Christmas kind of shows like, hey, this is a cohesive unit that goes beyond people who are just playing a sport together. So this was a really good episode. Really good. Again, not too much I can say as far as the development of the story because it didn't really do that other than maybe strengthen the relationship between Ted and Rebecca. But I'm going back to my. It would be. I feel like it would be too cliche to have those two in a relationship, but they had a moment here. I know there's the dating app, but. And wow, in answers to scrolling through IMDb, and it's apparently it got mixed reviews. Some people loved it.
Well,
Some
I've
people
only seen this 6 and 4. Otherwise, it's been tens.
Okay,
It's
so
been
most
tens.
people loved it. Okay, well that's good. I see you
One said
scrolling through. I saw 6 and a 4. I'm like, oh,
Christmas in August. Hell yes.
Yeah,
was one of
this
them.
and like I will say, it didn't feel like this was because that happens all the time, right? Like if a show is taking part at a certain time of year, it doesn't matter when in our calendar year it is. They do a Christmas episode, but usually they don't put this much into an episode unless it's around Christmas time. And this one was pretty. It's a good heartwarming episode. So.
Yeah, for me, this felt like what you would almost call a bottle episode where you basically completely ignore the main story of what's going on to tell another story. And we got that with this Christmas episode. And I agree with you. Okay, it was done incredibly well. We just got to focus more on the characters because again, much like so many other TV shows where whether it's, no spoilers, but The Sopranos being about the mafia, The Walking Dead with zombies, it's not about those things. And Ted Lasso really isn't that much about football or soccer. It's about the people in the show, how they interact, the journeys that they take, the people they eventually become. And I think this episode is just proof that it doesn't really matter what our cast is doing for maybe an episode or two, even if they're not directly involved with soccer. Because look, it's been all football / soccer the whole way through up to episode 4 here in season 2. And that's been the focus. Will they not have the ties? Will they get a win? Are they going to win the game so they don't get regulated to a lower league? That's been the focus for everything. So it was nice and kind of refreshing to just take a little break from that and focus more on our characters and what they might be doing during Christmas, kind of give things a little bit lighter side, kind of see everybody bond together a little bit. The only thing that I'm wondering is, are they going to acknowledge things that happened in this episode then going forward to season 5? Or is season 5 just going to pick up, hey, we're in the Diamond Dogs office, or episode 5, yeah. Are they just going to, hey, we're in the Diamond Dogs office talking about the next game. Are we going to win? Are we going to tie? What's going to happen? Do we have some drama with players? Or is there going to be some holdover things that may have happened, like a couple of players talking, hey, that was really fun at the Higginses. I miss being back home, something like that. Who knows where the story could kind of spiderweb out from. But nonetheless, a lot of fun and a nice bottle episode that kind of takes a break from our normal story, gives us a little something different. And I thought all the actors did a great job. Everybody played their parts well. And it was just, this was a fun, feel-good episode of Ted Lasso, and I thought it delivered.
Yeah, what you're starting to realize, though, too, that Ted Lasso isn't about football. It's about life, and it's about what happens through the course of life. Him running halfway across the world to try and fix his problems with his wife, who gave her space. He went across, and that was then also Rebecca picking up on that. Like she even said, the first divorce, or the first Christmas after divorce, can be rough. She sat at home, did nothing, and just plotted. And they had a little joke about that, because it's like, well, what were you plotting? Wow.
Yeah, well,
you saw, I came clean, obviously, but so she wanted to make sure, since she is a better person than what she was last year, she wanted to make sure Ted wasn't the same way. And then about with the Higginses and then all the players coming in, it was showing that, hey, like, what did he say the last couple of years? They'd maybe have two people show up. This time, all of them showed up. And like he said, it's about family you have and family you make along the way, which was, great for him to say, because they are becoming a family. They're all loving each other. Like,
Jamie wasn't there, though, was he?
Jamie wasn't there.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So maybe we'll find out about that. Maybe,
but Jamie, they
Jamie
let us
lives
believe
close.
That Jamie is from the
right.
The
he has
region.
a family,
so he might have went to, might have been able to get to his mom or his dad's, because not every player was there as well, though, too.
Yep, that's true.
Because I believe the captain wasn't even there. But anyways, I digress. But
or the worm.
Yeah. But it was still fun to see them getting together and becoming a family, because that's what they need to do right now on the pitch. Yeah, they're 4-4 and 14, but if they become more of a family, they become more trustworthy, that can build in the long run. And as Ted even said in the second or third episode when he's at Trent Krim, he said it's never been about wins and losses, even though Coach Beard yelled at him about it.
Yeah.
It's about making these people better men. And so far, we saw last episode, we see the turn that Jamie hopefully is going to continue on, making that turn to become a better person, a better teammate, and hopefully maybe friends with the rest of the team. But then this episode too was showing how much of a team and how much of a family they are. And but also with Jamie with the whole God bless me instead of God bless every one of us. It's a Christmas miracle. I thought that was great.
Yep.
But then we got to hear Rebecca's lovely singing voice again at the end as they all celebrate in the streets. And it's like, I get it. Yeah, it's probably more of a bottle episode, but it's about showing them all coming together, especially for me, it was really Rebecca helping out Ted, because she's been there. She was sulked by herself. She didn't want Ted to do that either this year. So, because she knew it was like, oh, he said all afternoon on a FaceTime. Yeah, that, especially when you get them a drone.
You get kids any present.
Really.
They're gonna want to play.
They're gonna want to play with it, and it's gonna be like, I don't want to talk to this screen. I'd rather be. Obviously, he'd rather be showing his dad in person instead of on screen. So it was about that for me, and I thought that was a great episode. And yeah, I don't know if they'll allude to it anymore, but maybe they'll just build off of it. That you'll see. We saw the camaraderie the last episode, and then Jamie kind of messed with it, but then got back to it at the end of the episode, and we saw it even more in this one with them for Christmas. So I believe they're going to build right off of this, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of what I'm wondering, because we had, a rather big bombshell happen in episode 3 with, Sam pulling out from the sponsor, and that wasn't even remotely addressed in this episode.
Yes, it was.
Well, I'm sorry. The kid said, the kid said
it's Christmas. They're not going to talk about it during
But no,
Christmas.
I mean, in terms of the fallout from the company, are they pulling the sponsorship? Is the club going to run out of money? I'm wondering if that's a closed story now.
I did see also in the trivia that about the club running out of money, when they get relegated, they get a parachute money from the Premier League, so that way they don't go over budget.
Yeah.
So they talked about it in the episode, but someone said in real life that wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
But I get it.
Because like I said, with these episodes, so often they've had a beginning, a middle, and an end for whatever conflict they're having in each episode. So I think the whole thing with Dubai Air is done. I don't think we're going to see anything more about it.
No. Well, I mean,
also find out the next episode. You'd think because
they're going to show us playing more soccer.
Yeah,
and
and are they going to have that on their jersey?
They're going to have to explain why they're not taping them, or if they continue. I think your instincts are.
Well, I mean, because
way
either
off
that
here.
or you're going to have the folks who watch this live must have massive anticipation of like, what's going to happen to our club? What's going to happen to our team?
Sure.
And then they throw a Christmas episode at them like, what's going on?
But it's that time of year. I don't know. Look, maybe
August.
It will
every show usually
so
around
we know-
middle of the season does a Christmas.
Well, the one thing that we also know is that they showed them at 4 and 4 and 14.
Yeah, because they were
Or
talking
4 and
about a
4 and 8.
win.
And so depending on when, like if somebody told you that an NFL team was, I don't know, if somebody told you that if you were watching a show about the NFL and they said, hey, they're 15-0 this season, what time of the year would you expect that game to be around? It's going to be right around Christmas.
Well, here's what kind of threw me off though a little bit. So they were just celebrating their first win, which I thought was kind of weird the way they did it, because for the first handful of episodes they were tied, and that was such a big deal that they were on an 8-game tying streak.
4 and
it was 4 and 14.
So they were on an 8-game tying streak. They had a win, and we didn't even get to see it or celebrate it or anything. I thought that was kind of poorly done, actually.
That they didn't give
they didn't give us the win. Why wouldn't they?
First win.
Well,
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, remember, we looked up it's how many matches they have in a season, and they only have 12 episodes. So I don't know, like, how you want to go
seeing
about
them
doing
break
that.
the tie would have been. They broke the tie. Well, I think.
No, they celebrated breaking the draw streak.
When they took a loss.
When they took a loss.
So I think they went. I think the writers are like, hey, everybody's waiting for this. We won our first match episode, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to show them celebrating after taking a loss, because they did it as a cohesive team unit. I totally understand where you're coming from, saying like, hey, can we show, like, this team's all about feel good? Can we show them getting their first win?
Instead, it was done off screen.
Well, they showed us getting their first
feel
non-tie.
and having a feel good, and still having a feel good moment on it.
They had a feel good moment. So I think they zigged when everybody thought they would have zagged. And hey, first non-tie. I thought it was done well.
First non-tie. Well, there you have it. This show has been nothing short of amazing. So it's a fun little Christmas episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed it as much as we did. So for Appleton Open, that's amazing.
Back to the main story.
I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.